ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of What's in the Box tonight. I'm checking out this month's offering from Geek Fuel. And for the second straight month, you can probably tell, the post office completely dinged up my box. Really badly dinged it up. Just look at that corner. That is just, wow. So, yeah, I'm certainly hoping it didn't damage anything in here, especially since last month the box was horribly dinged. I got this glass, which is now holding all of my quarters. Thankfully, the glass came in perfect shape, even though the box itself was kind of mangled. I'm certainly hoping that there's nothing fragile in here, but the only way to find out is to bust her open. So what do we got here? Well, yep, got to get past the tissue. And, ooh. We're starting off with a poster. Okay, all right. Let's see what kind of poster we've got here. Come on. Come on. Open up, you. Okay, is there... Oh, wow. Okay, so the poster's like right in the middle of the sleeve, so you got to mangle the sleeve to actually get to it. Not normally a good thing, but hey, I'm not about to complain. Okay, it's finally out of its plastic prison. What do we got here? We've got... Oh, this is sort of cool. It's a print of... It looks to be, is that a French fighter jet? And sitting inside of the cockpit, let me see if I can get that in close enough for you. Yeah, I can't even see the camera, so I can't tell if you guys can see it. But it's a stormtrooper, a Star Wars stormtrooper in the cockpit. That's fucking awesome. This sucker is going up on my wall. This is certainly cool. Let me set that off to the side. Okay. What else have we got here? Something from Dragon Glass, premium vintage quality Dragon Glass. Night gathers and your watch begins, you shall not rest until death. Okay, so it's a dice bag. The last time I got a dice bag in one of these boxes, it was kind of stupid. But hey, that was... Oh, so it's like a black arrowhead. Okay, that is really sharp. I am really digging that. Okay, this is certainly cool. I'm going to put this back in the dice bag. I may actually have to try to get this thing like fashioned like into a necklace. I may actually have something to fucking swap out for this every so often. That is really cool. Okay, what is the next item here? We've got, well, all right, well, apparently the magazine is wet. That's weird. Okay, so we've got, looks to be another Steam, code. This one here's for a $40 game. Jesus, no, guys, seriously, look at that. Just take a look at the little tag. They're $40 value. I should mention, guys, Geek Fuel is only a $13 box. They're giving us a $40 game, code. Well, and stickers for a game called War Machine Tactics. Okay, so here, take charge of your squad led by a warcaster and filed out into the warjacks. Alright, so it's basically a tactical game. That is really awesome. And the fact that the thing is a $40 game, I'm definitely going to use this code. Guys, they have sent a code for a game that's worth twice as much as the box. This thing is instantly a guaranteed hit with me because they are giving out, guys, the pricey stuff. That is awesome. Okay, let me set that off to the side. All right, and we get our Geek Fuel magazine, which is kind of damaged. It's got kind of sort of like a Game of like Thrones kind of a theme here. Wow, yeah, there must have been like a leak in the box, and oh, look at that. Right here, guys, on the front page is a little tribute to Leonard, Nimoy. That is amazing. I don't really want to look in there because I don't know if that's going to spoil anything. So what's the next thing we got here? We've got, oh, well, thank God, it's a comic book, and it's also polybagged. It is George R.R. Martin's A Game of Thrones issue 10. Okay, so issue 10 of the Game of Thrones comic. This would be really cool if I had the other 9 issues. But hey, at least, now if I ever want to get into Game of Thrones, at least now I've got 1 issue I can read. And yeah, something definitely wet got into the box, man. This poly bag is just damp. Okay, so what do we got next? Oh boy, yeah, we've got the button. Okay, wow, okay, you know what? Now this time I am not about to bitch about the button. Why? Because, guys, I love the button, okay? This thing here is certainly cool. And you know what, guys? And if every other company would actually give us clever buttons like this thing instead of the usual crap that they send out, I really don't think I would mind the button. That is awesome. Okay. What the hell? Oh, yay. Okay, so it's Gears of War energy drink, and apparently, yeah, it's been really cold here, so yeah, and there's actually ice on the can. The can burst. That's why things are so damp in there. So I'm going to crack this sucker open and see if it's any good. Plus, I don't want it to leak everywhere. So yes, Gears of War, a really shit video game series. Let's see, though, if the energy drink is any good. Just tastes like oranges. And about half the can was drained, so actually that was not too bad. But at least now I know why everything in here is so freaking damp, because it was so cold out that the can burst, sort of. Leaked a little bit. Alright, I'm going to have to throw that can out later. Okay, and next item is a t-shirt, which is absolutely soaked in Gears of War energy drink, and it is another Game of Thrones themed thing. I should mention, guys, I'm not a fan of Game of Thrones. I really don't give a shit about the franchise. But really, guys, it's a bunch of, like, video game themed Game of Thrones, well, thrones. And as soon as this thing dries, I'll probably, I don't know, I actually do have a couple of friends who are really into Game of Thrones, and yeah, this thing just stinks of, like, citrus because of that fucking drink. And you can even see the big, like, wet spots. Yeah, Geek Fuel, I really thank you guys for sending the energy drink. Maybe, put it in a bag next time. Just saying, just in case, or perhaps it leaked because of the dinged packaging. Who knows? But yeah, I actually do have a couple of friends who are really into Game of Thrones. I think I know one of them who's going to really enjoy the shirt. So, let me set that off to the side. I'm going to have to hang that thing somewhere and let it dry. And the last thing is the card, which is also drenched in Gears of War energy drink. Yippee! Okay, and the theme is Thrones of Games. At least that's the title of the shirt. I guess I'm gonna go with that as the theme. Oh, look at that! And it actually was one of 5 different Game of Thrones comics. For whatever reason, I got issue 10. Yeah, you know, all this would have been better if, again, if the energy drink hadn't have burst. I don't know if it's because of the sudden cold, snap we've had here recently. I don't know if it's because the box got damaged in shipping. But either way, everything's all damp and sticky and smells of citrus. So, yeah, however, though, beyond the whole damp and sticky, citrusy mess, everything here is awesome. I mean, guys, come on. I can still look at this and go, I got a $40 game, and, well, stickers to go with the $40 game, in a box that cost me less than $20. That is awesome, beyond awesome. That is great. Geek Fuel, guys, definitely wins out this month if we were to compare their offering to what we got from Loot Crate. But then again, that's also because Loot Crate kind of sent us a shit box this month. Let's just be straight. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put this box. Wait. Oh, I thought I heard something else like rattle around in here. No, it was just the card and all that tissue that they put in there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to dispose of that box eventually. Yeah, guys, this actually was a really good month for Geek Fuel, and I may have to look up the value on these Game of Thrones comics, because I may actually just say screw it and buy them, or I might take this into my local, comic shop if it's got any level of genuine value. However, no, wait, it's actually got water damage from that fucking Gears of War can. No, guys, I just noticed the upper corner's all, like, water damaged from that goddamn Gears of War can. You know what, guys? That, honestly, I think is, like, the one lone negative, is that they sent us a subpar kind of shit energy, drink, and the can burst in shipping. which would probably explain why it was also a little bit flat when I drank it. Anyway, still though, guys, when all is said and done though, this actually was a really cool month. I mean, I got a really nice little like arrowhead, which comes in a nice little, you know, like dice pouch, and I always like to have dice pouches around. I've got that $40 game. I've got this poster, which thankfully wasn't damaged at all. This sucker's definitely going up on my wall somewhere. However, I actually think I may slice off all this empty space on the edge, just that way it's just the fighter jet. I might actually do that. All right, so yeah, guys, Geek Fuel this month, minus the issues involving that goddamn can, turned out really good, and the poster just hit the floor. Lovely. Anyway, yeah, and if you guys want a little bit of this awesomeness, hopefully next month they won't package a drink with it. I am going to provide you guys a link. Please swing over there and pick up a Geek Fuel box, and if you use that link to do it, then I get a $5 discount. It guarantees that the series goes on. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go and hang that shirt, you know, somewhere. Anyway, guys, with that, we come to the close of another What's in the Box. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.